audience is fantastic, as you can hear. The Lakers reportedly finalizing a three-team trade that would send Russell Westbrook to the Jazz and acquire D'Angelo Russell from the T-Wolves. Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt also on their way to L.A. Shannon, now, how far can your Lakers go?
Well, there are 5 games out of 500. There are 27 games to go. They're probably going to need to go, Skip, something probably 19-8 down the stretch. Get to that 6th spot, assure themselves of a playoff spot, not the play-in. But they're going to have to string together more than 2 games at a time. They win 2 and then they lose 3. You've absolutely done nothing. So they need to go on one of these win streaks where they win 7, 8, 9 games in a row. They're more than capable of doing it, but they just need to play consistent basketball.
Yep.
I kind of like the lineup now where they can go AD, Vanderbilt, LeBron, Beasley, Russell. And then your backups: Thomas Bryant, Rui Hachimura, Lonnie Walker, Pat Bev, and Dennis Schroeder. Yep. I kind of like this lineup now, Skip, because I think the guys they have now, I think they're more suited to that role. I like Schroeder coming off the bench. He's a guy that can get downhill. I like Pat Bev. So I like what they have now. The question is, can they string together some wins? And the injury to LeBron's foot, he was kind of nagging him last game. So we'll see. AD. I mean, I didn't really like his body language, Skip. I understand it was LeBron's moment Tuesday night, but, bro, I need more than 13. It can be LeBron.
Well, you need more than 9 shots.
How about this here? It can be LeBron's moment, and you give me 25 and 12, and not 13 and 6 or 13 and 7, something of that nature. So I'm gonna say with the 3-point shooting that Russell will provide and the 3-point shooting that Malik Beasley, I'm not so sure they're out of contention for another player yet. But given what we have right now, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say they're going to get to the 6th seed.
I think they could get to the 5 seed. I think they could get to the 4 seed. This team is way, way better than it has played. I'm going to say it again. There have been now 9 games. I'm not going to count the one against Oklahoma City as LeBron passed Kareem.
Okay.
But there have been 9 previous games that you should have won or at least could have won, and you did not. Sometimes it was what LeBron didn't do. Sometimes it was what AD didn't do. Sometimes it was they just didn't play right. They weren't coached right. Whatever happened, you're just better than you've played.
Right.
I still look at LeBron James playing at this level at this age. AD, when he decides he's a top 5 player in this league, and these pieces, these are nice pieces. D'Angelo Russell is a nice piece. Malik Beasley is a nice piece. Hachimura is a nice piece. Jared Vanderbilt is a nice piece. You have gotten not hugely better, but just a little and a little and a little and a little more better.
Right.
So now you're in position where you should be about the 4th best team in the West. Now you need to actually play like you're the 4th team. But now the biggest issue of all, addition by subtraction.
Okay.
The cloud has lifted. In my life, in my career, I've never seen a player so great, Russell Westbrook, be so bad for his hometown Lakers. I have never seen a player who is a slam dunk first ballot Hall of Famer turn into such a detriment for his hometown team, the Lakers. His dream came true, and it became the ultimate nightmare for you and for LeBron James.
Right.
He's hard to watch, man. You're leading the league in turnovers for a 2nd straight year. You're the worst 3-point shooter in all of basketball, even though you made 4 the other night against the Thunder, and that got you what? It got your butts kicked is what it got.
Right.
So the point is, you got out from under it. Jeannie Buss finally said, okay, LeBron, you wanted him, I got him for you, and now you want out from under him, and I'm going to do you this solid. I'm going to give up my 27 draft pick. It's lightly protected. It's protected on the top 4, but it is a very valuable commodity that LeBron won't be around to enjoy because Jeannie's going to be stuck with no pick in that year. Right?
I think she'll be okay if she wins another championship between now and then.
Well, absolutely she would. And she's saying, I'm going to cash in now. I'm going to give you this shot. And maybe later today, I don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Maybe she'll give up the 29 pick, which is completely unprotected, to go get Bogdanovich in Detroit or whoever it might be.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield. Somebody where you say, aha, that's another big piece to the puzzle.
Well, knowing what you gave up now, wouldn't you have been better to just give that up in the beginning and get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner?
Okay.
You could have gave up that and kept these picks when you gave up Kuzma and KCP in order to get Russ. Because you gave up picks to get them and those players.
Okay.
When you could have gave up those same picks and players to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
You first guessed it. I give you all your kudos. But your man LeBron unguessed it because he said, I want Russ. He wants Russ. He wants Russell. And I get
He might have been on that Lobos that night.
Okay, well, he might have been.
That's what it had to be.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah, ayahuasca too. Yeah,
Ayahuasca. Maybe he went on an ayahuasca trip. I don't know.
He had to be meditating.
Okay. I get it. You get blinded by the triple doubles. Everybody did. He four out of 5 years, he averaged a triple double. I never thought I'd see 1 year of anybody averaging a triple double. And he did that because he's the ultimate solo act. He's the ultimate stat machine. He plays as hard as anybody, but he's playing for us. He's not playing for the team. He doesn't care about the dub or the L. He just cares about, look at my stats. I triple-doubled again. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what you acquired, and he bit you right in the butt because he came home and started playing this detrimental basketball. Because if you turn it over at the rate he does, they're not only just turnovers, they're comically sad turnovers where you just say, that's impossibly bad.
Yeah, watching the game the other night, Skip. I mean, you're down 3, you're down 5, and you don't even get a shot at the basket because they turned the ball over. And that's so frustrating and so disappointing. And look, Skip, I'm not going to sit here and say it was easy on him because knowing the greater the player, the greater the ego. And so it had to be a blow to his ego to all of a sudden I'm relegated to coming off the bench. Because think about how hard he fought. Skip, he fought it all because they tried to do it last year. And he's like, hell no, I ain't going for that. And then this year, Darvin Ham said, you can come off the bench or you can come off the couch, but you're coming off something.
Okay, but he convinced him, if you'll come off the bench, I'm going to get you a little more hardware here because you're going to be the sixth man of the year. And I think for a while he was running away with sixth man of the year. I don't know now that he's been dumped by the Lakers, that's probably going to do that. And now I guess he's going to be bought out.
And he's playing him decent minutes, Skip. He's playing about around 30 minutes a night. Well, so that's not bad. That's starters minutes.
And it seems like insane for me to be making the case, oh, you should be ecstatic. You got rid of a guy who was averaging 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists coming off the bench. Well, anybody else, you'd say, gimme, right? And I'm saying, long gone. Happy. LeBron's got to be ecstatic that the cloud got lifted. And I think you guys are going to, you should take off now. You should finish, what did you say? You got 27 left?
19-8.
Okay, you got to finish 19-8. The West is still wide open. The West, the finish, the rush to the finish line is going to be about as fascinating as we have ever seen.
You're like everybody headed west to good goal, find goal.
Yeah, go west, young man.
That's
exactly
so I guess everybody's going to make a mad dash.
Kyrie and Luka figure it out. I doubt it, but will Phoenix figure it out fast enough in 26 games? I think yes. But all of a sudden, LeBron says, well, I don't have Russ anymore. I got a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lakers sitting at 13th right now, gentlemen. They play the Bucks tonight. We've almost forgotten about that game now that LeBron snagged that record. Yeah. But it should be a good one, though.
We'll do something bad to Giannis tonight.
Are you really? You should. I'll buy that.
Time will tell. Time will tell. All right, what is next for Russell Westbrook now? More from Undisputed.